Hello, friends. So, today we will be discussing the chapter The Ant and the Cricket. This is a chapter from NCERT, Class 8, Honeydew. So, this is a fable. A fable is a story, often with animals as characters, that convey a moral. This poem about an ant and a cricket contains an idea of far-reaching significance, which is as true of a four-legged cricket as of two-legged one. Surely, you have seen a cricket that has two legs. So, what is a fable? A fable is a moral story based on animals. Like this one is based on a cricket and an ant. So, a cricket with four legs is as true as a cricket of two legs. So, you all would have seen a cricket with two legs. It's an insect that comes to the house, okay, and makes sound. So, here we are talking of a cricket, okay, fine. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the ground, on the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? So, the cricket is very much used to singing throughout the summer and the spring. But now it is a season of winter. Winter has come. And he began to complain because his cupboard was completely empty. There was nothing to eat that he could find in the snow-covered ground. There was no flower on the tree. There was no leaf on the tree as well. Then he started to say, "Oh, what will become of me? What will happen to me?" At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with sweat and trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow. He'd repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. So at last, when he was completely failed due to the starvation and famine because of no food, he took a very bold decision. He told that I will go to the miserly ant, the ant who is not ready to give anything to anyone, and completely dripping with wet because it was raining, dripping with wet and trembling with cold, he set off to the ant. He went to the ant. And why did he go there? He wanted to see if, to keep him alive, the ant would grant or give him shelter from rain, a mouthful of grain, something to eat. He also wished only to borrow. He did not want to take them as a granted or gift. So he wanted just to borrow, and he will repay it tomorrow or a later time. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. If he did not go ahead for this, he will die out of starvation. Says the ant to the cricket, "I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm?" So when the cricket went to the ant and said, "Oh dear ant, please help me. I do not have any shelter. I do not have any food to eat." Then the ant said, "See, I am, dear cricket, dear friend, I am your servant and friend. But you know what? We ants, we never borrow nor lend. We never take things from people nor give. Okay. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing? Did you lay nothing when the weather was warm? So did you not lay anything? Did you not keep anything for yourself when the weather was warm?" Quoth the cricket, "Not I, my heart was light, that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. So the cricket replied that, no, I did not. My heart was very light, and I sang throughout the day and night because the nature was so gay, was so nice. You sang, sir, you say? Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. So the ant said, see, when you sang throughout the day during that time, now go ahead and dance. Go when you have nothing to do, go ahead and dance. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out the door turned the poor little cricket. So what did the ants do? The ants, they just threw the cricket away. They said the cricket to go off, said a bye-bye to the cricket. Okay, folks call this a fable. I'll warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. So people call this a fable. It's a fable because it's a story based on 2 insects, cricket and ant. And it also contains a moral of the story. The moral of the story, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is you need to work hard and you have to plan yourself sincerely. You have to use your time. You have to use your time and store food for the next situations of poverty. Okay, so during this time you have to work hard and utilize your time without wasting it. Okay, so that is the moral of the story. So now coming into some question answers which is there here. The cricket says, oh, what will become of me? When does he say it and why? He says it during the winter, when winter is approaching. He says it because he has nothing to eat and there is no shelter above his head. Find in the poem the lines that mean the same of neither a borrower nor a lender. B. So here you have in the second paragraph, see, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. That's portion. What is your opinion of the ants principle? So ants have a principle of not lending or not giving. They save for future needs, for their future needs, and they are sincere, good planners and hard workers. Okay. The ants tell the cricket to dance the winter away. Do you think the word dance is appropriate here? Yes, obviously. If so, why? Because the ant was being sarcastic about the word. When the cricket said that I was singing whole throughout the day and night during the summer and the spring, so the ant said, then go ahead and dance. Because that was also something useless that you were doing, and this is also something useless that you can do and lead. Which lines in the poem express the poet's comment? Read them aloud. So in the last, if you see the poet's comment, folks call this a fable. I'll warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Write the comment in your own words. So the poet is telling that people are calling this a fable. This is a fable. Okay. It's a story based on insects which has got a moral. And also it says a cricket usually is seen with 2 legs. But here we find the cricket is an animal. Animal with 4 legs. Okay? Sure. Thank you.